Hey everyone, we are going through my fourth tip on handling imposter syndrome today. I am Dr. Stephanie Shuttler. I'm a wildlife biologist, and my channel is all about empowering scientists and inspiring you to conserve our natural world. Today's tip is about changing your thoughts. This was a game changer to me because I always thought that you just had emotions as a human being, which of course is true, but that you really didn't have any control over your emotions. And it wasn't until I started listening to neuroscientist Dr. Shannon Irvin that I learned that your thoughts lead to your emotions and not the other way around. I always assumed it was your emotions that came up and then your thoughts followed. And that is what happens for a lot of people if you don't take control over your thoughts. Once I learned this, I really actively started working on my thoughts. And you just might want to start out by writing down your thoughts and noticing what you're saying to yourself on a daily basis. But if you're saying things like, I'm not good enough, I'm stupid, I'm not smart, then that's going to come across in your work. You're not going to bring your best self forward. It's like if you think about giving a public talk. If I think before I give a public talk, I'm really stupid, I shouldn't be talking about this. Or if I think, I am so excited to give this talk, I am so excited to share this information, which one do you think is going to give a better talk? It's going to be the second one because I'm going to have a better attitude going into it. And that is true for everything that we do in our lives. So you can start by recognizing your thoughts, writing them down, then slowly transitioning them to the thoughts that you want them to be. One of the things that was really hard for me was to struggle from one thought or transition from one thought to another extreme. So I'd have a negative thought and then transition to a really positive thought. That was kind of hard for me. So you can put in some filler steps along the way. And one of the first things you can do is transition to neutral. So if you're saying to yourself, I'm not a good scientist, I suck at science, you can start with a neutral statement, which is, I am a scientist, I do science. And then eventually over time, you can start adding, I'm a pretty good scientist, or I'm okay at science. I do a good job at science. And then you can eventually get yourself to thinking you are the rock star scientist that you are. Another tip is that you can say, I am choosing to become, or I am choosing to think that. So if you want to get to a place where you're saying, I am choosing, or I think, if you want to get to the point where you want to think I'm an amazing scientist, you can change your thoughts to be, I am choosing to become an amazing scientist, or I am choosing to think that I am an amazing scientist. So those help put the buffer around it so it's more believable to yourself. Because if you say something that doesn't resonate with you, you're going to innately rebel against it, and it's not going to work. And I just want to say that this takes a long time. I'm still working on it, and I've been working on it for years now, but it really, really does work. It really helps to practice this daily. If you can, work on journaling, writing down the thoughts you want to have, repeating them throughout the day, leaving yourself Post-it notes or note cards. And really what you're doing is you're retraining your neural networks. Your brain is made up of different pathways, and the thoughts that you think the most often they come the easiest to you. A lot of them are subconscious. You don't even realize you're thinking them. So when you actively work on changing these pathways, it's going to take time, work, and effort. So yeah, this is one of the things that really, really helped me in my life that I absolutely love. And I hope you love it too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe so you don't miss the next tip for overcoming imposter syndrome. Bye.